Alright, so we've got another room here. Now, this is an interesting room in that you can go two different routes here. You can just, go through here, and it'll take you where you need to be. But doing so will cause you to fight all of these guys. Now, if you need more Gems of Fluidity, this is a great place to get them. You can just run through, fight all these guys, and try and get that. Just for sake of argument, I think I will probably do... You know what? Just because I want to open the door over on that side, I'll go ahead and do that. Since I am here, let's go ahead and show off Judgment, because we haven't done that one yet. And I've got plenty of SPs for it, so... Also, I was fairly certain I could just take these guys out with one hit from Enrique's, victory slash or whatever the heck it's called. This will definitely kill him. Yeah, so it's just double damage. Double the damage of his other attack. Which, considering it costs double, yeah, fair enough. Alright. But I'll just run through the rest of these guys because I want the experience anyway, and I will meet you guys at the end. So I haven't really shown this one either. Let's show this Epsilon Mirror. It's actually a really quick animation, but it makes Aika completely immune to everything, basically, and it heals 10 MP. So that's just pretty cool. You can use that to make her an infinite mage. 10 SP can just get converted to 10 MP. It's pretty sweet. Alright, and with that, Aika also now has maxed out her green magic, so she also has Sacrament. So that's pretty sweet. I've also gotten very unlucky. I have not gotten really any drops from these guys. But the experience has been really good, and I've gotten to show off a couple more of these new moves that we normally don't get to really show. So, all in all, not bad. Alright, yeah, I got really unlucky. I have not gotten any drops from these guys, but that's one way to get to this room. I do want to go back and show the other pathway, because it's a lot easier, and honestly a little bit more fun, I would say. Really, the only reason to fight these guys is if you want the experience, and, if you're really trying to get one of those drops. Which is helpful. It's very helpful. But let's go ahead and open this. This will drain the water in this room. So we can kind of explore over here. There's not really a lot to see in here. Weirdly enough, we can walk across these things in this room. We couldn't in an earlier room, and I don't know why, but we can in this one. Alright, just some krill hounds, nothing too dangerous here. I'll take care of you guys, and then hopefully someone can hit the looper. I do have a lot, or he'll just run away, I'm fine with that. I do have a lot of my stats a little nerfed here, because the Everlasting Gem, while it does protect against stone, doesn't do a whole heck of a lot else. Which is unfortunate, but that's okay, because it really doesn't need to. Yeah, not a lot to see over here, really. I can fill out the map a little bit if I want to. Just pop down over here. But yeah, all we really need to do is hit that other switch, and it'll let us go back up on the other side. Oh, that's weird. These guys are appearing in here now. Huh. I mean, alright, that's fine. That's just kind of odd. Oh, interesting. Aika's attack can also put people to sleep. I didn't even know that. Cool. I did not know that her weapon can also put people to sleep. That's neat. Oh, and here's that other move that they can do, that terrible bite. Yeah, it's not terrible. The terrible bite, ironically, isn't terrible. It does do quite a bit of damage, but it's nothing awful. Oh, and they can fatigue you. That's what it was. They don't put you to sleep, they fatigue you. Well, you know, at this point, I feel like I probably shouldn't have even been skipping this fight, because I've already been demonstrating a bunch of things. So maybe this fight is just going to have ended up being really quiet in some spots. Whatever. But we're done with it now. The saddest part here is Enrique is now in yellow health. Before I entered this fight, everyone was basically fully restored, because I had been able to pump up Aika's MP, or restore Aika's MP. I had restored everyone's HP using Lunar Light or whatever. And then Enrique just had to take a bunch of damage. But that's okay. Alright, so we've got another switch over there. Nothing really to see over here. But this lets us come up and around. So, if you want to go back down, you can hit this switch and it'll let you go back down to the earlier level. But what we want to do is go over this way after we get out of this encounter, because this will lead us to the other pathway, which is a little bit shorter. Or I should say, the earlier path that leads through all of the enemies is the short path. This one's a little bit more roundabout, but you don't have to fight all of those guys. So far, it's actually taking less time to have just gone through and fought all of those guys, who are all really easy fights. Rather than take this roundabout path and fight all of these random enemies. But, you know, whatever, you do what you do. When I play games, when I play games on this channel, I like to try and show off as much in them as I can. There are some things that just end up not being super reasonable for me to really show. Well, I'm not getting good luck in these fights either. Okay. Let's just attack the Mantoid. Attack the Mantoid. You can Lunar Winds, and you can attack the Mantoid. Yeah, I've just not really gotten very good luck in these past two encounters. Taken a lot of damage and gotten fatigued quite a bit, which is unfortunate. Huh. Cupel is floating upside down. I wonder if that's because he's fatigued. To be fair, Fina is not actually the one who does the real battle here. It's primarily Cupel. So it would make sense that Cupel would be the one representing a lot of status ailments on her. Just kind of interesting Fina things. But we'll wrap back around here. And this will let us open this guy. Yeah, if you're playing along at home, honestly, I would just fight the statues and move forward. It's honestly a little faster, and they have a good chance of dropping everlasting gems, or Gem of Fluidity, or whatever it's called, which is going to be very useful for the upcoming boss fight. But that's okay. Now I've shown off both paths, we can just go down here. Naturally, since the room below us is full of water, you can't actually open the door on this level. You have to take the little floaty thing back up. But we are almost done with this dungeon. It's taken a while, but we're almost there. So let's just keep heading down. Got a save point, and we know what that means when we're in a dungeon. So let's go ahead and heal people back up here. I'm actually going to go ahead and heal up my ship as well, because I notice it's a little damaged too. And then use a Sacrum. That'll restore almost everyone, and then that'll finish off healing Enrique. Alright. So everyone is fully restored, more or less. Missing a little bit of MP, but not that concerned about it. I've still got plenty of MP to spare. Alright. Well, let's just head on down. Okay. We've got this little shrine over here. And as we try and go to the shrine, we've got the Adamantoise. Alright. So we have our customary boss fight before we can get the jewel. Now this guy, as I mentioned before, really likes to cast stone. And if everyone on the party ends up becoming stone, then you lose. Or at least I'm pretty sure. Tortigar. Blue element, as we might expect. So let's go ahead and just attack him here. I'm not that concerned about his magic, and now that he can't use stone on me, I'm not that concerned about him just in general. So let's go ahead and use a Quicka, just boost everyone a little bit here. Actually, no. Ica, focus. You use Quicka, because Ica's focus is more effective. And you get some damage in. Okay, Steel Skin. Steel Skin will prevent him from taking damage. I'm pretty sure it just prevents all damage. Yeah. As you might expect from the rest of this dungeon, this is a pretty slow boss fight. Aside from the fact that he can stone you, he's not that terrible of a boss. That stone and steel skin are pretty much the two worst things that he'll do. So let's go ahead, since he's doing that, let's just keep buffing. I kind of forgot that you can also change people's equipment mid-battle, so that's neat. Okay, so let's set up a Glyph of Might on Vice. You can go ahead and use a Lunar Blessing, and you should use a Glyph of Might on yourself. Set up my regen, already got people sped up. He usually doesn't Steel Skin twice in a row, so the turn after he uses Steel Skin is usually a good chance to go ahead and do some damage. If I have to guess, Enrique is probably going to do more damage to him than Vice. So far it looks like blue element things tend to be weak to green element, which I suppose makes sense. Now, what I could do is, switch what they're doing. Okay, so he will use Wevlin, which is a high-tier water magic. Might not be a bad idea to go ahead and have Ica start using Delta Shield. But I won't worry about that too much at the moment. What I really want to do is finish getting everyone buffed first. Once everyone is finished being buffed, then I will start using Delta Shield. Now I could have done this using items instead and used Delta Shield, but really he's not doing that much damage to me, so I'm not that concerned. And chances were he was just going to Steel Skin on this turn anyway, so... Yeah, I'm not going to want to use my SP to hit him, except for turns after he is Steel Skinned, because chances are I'll try and do big hits, and then he'll just Steel Skin on himself. He can use Sacrulin, which fully restores himself. That's a pain. Forgot he could do that. Alright, well... let's just punch him. Then... we will use a Delta Shield. I guess just punch him? I don't want to use my SP except for... I don't want to use my SP until he has used Steel Skin. Alright, he's gonna get a counter, whatever. Not that concerned. He's gonna just use a regular attack. That's fine. 2 turns and that'll be fully recovered. Alright, so we're just gonna rinse repeat until he uses that Steel Skin ability again. After he does that, I'll have a lot of SP built up, and I can probably hit... oh, yep, there we go. Alright, I'll have a lot of SP built up here. I will be able to hit him with at least one of my character's best moves. I probably won't be able to hit him with both Judgment and Pirate's Wrath. But I can hit him with one. You know what? I can do that. I can still Delta Shield. You can go ahead and focus, because you're not doing much damage anyway. And I can hit him with Royal Blade. There we go. Alright. Do some real damage. I think I've showed you guys that animation before. Hopefully I have, and I didn't just skip it the first time I did it for you. Tell you what, if I do it again in this fight, I'll show it. Just to make sure. Alright, he's gonna go with a Wevlin. Is he following a pattern? I don't know if he's following a pattern. If he is, then that makes for a very interesting fight. Big energy. You know what? Just in case... because if he uses Sacrulin here, then it doesn't really matter how much damage I've done to him. But if he just follows a pattern, then after he uses Sacrulin, I can start really hitting him. I don't think he follows a pattern. No boss has followed a pattern so far. No? Okay. There we go. Ice Storm. Alright. So... that hurts, and I'm pretty sure that one can cast Stone. I'm pretty sure that's the one that does Stone. You know what, just in case... let's do Delta Shield. You can go ahead and focus again. I'll have you use Judgment instead of Pirate's Wrath, just in case he will Steel Skin again. Yep, okay. So I do end up losing a bit of SP here, but I don't lose nearly as much as I would have. Alright. Get some restoration. Okay, I'm at 20. He usually won't Steel Skin twice in a row, so let's Delta Shield. We'll hit him this time, and we'll use another Judgment. Because this time Judgment should hit. Oh wow, he's doing it twice? Okay, well, that's really unfortunate. I did not expect him to do it twice in a row. That's unlucky. Really, I just want to take him out before he uses Sacrulin again. Alright, well, that was really unlucky. I guess I'll just smack him. Heal and smack him. Like, I could use my Royal Blade or whatever, but... Ice Storm. As long as he doesn't use Sacrilyn, I'm fine. If he does, then we'll be back at square one, but he really isn't being able to hurt me at all. The most dangerous thing this guy can do is heal himself and cast Stone, and I'm immune to Stone. Which is why I wanted these items that make me immune to Stone, because otherwise, if you're not immune to Stone, this guy is a real bitch to fight. If you are, then he's fine. Really? Really? It's like he knows. It's like he knows I'm going to do a big hit on him. Oh, I said I was going to show that, didn't I? I skipped it because I knew it wasn't going to do anything. I don't know if Steel Skin makes him impervious to magic as well. I am 99% sure it does. Okay, fine. Well, just Royal Blade him. Hopefully he won't be doing it again. Okay, he is not doing it again. Cool. We'll just slash him. We'll at least hit him with a Royal Blade. Okay, if I can hit him one more time, he will die. So let's just Cutlass Fury. We'll defend. I am worried about his magic. I don't know if you would be able to kill him. So we'll heal and we'll slash, because you can probably kill him. Focus. I should be able to hit him before he uses Sacrilyn or anything. Okay, cool. He died. Okay, so that boss fight took longer than it should have, mostly because he kept defending, but considering that's kind of strats that I have used in a lot of fights, I suppose I can't really blame him. He is a turtle after all. I should have expected turtle strats. Alright, Aika's gonna go up a level in red. Oh, we get a Moonlight Robe, so that's pretty cool. I think I'll go ahead and just leave Aika on red until Vice also goes up a level in it. Yeah, I'll just leave her there until Vice also goes up a level in it. Let's have Fina restore a little bit of HP. And Aika can finish off the restoration, just because it's helpful to do. I don't remember if I ever actually changed my crew. Okay, I am on Domingo. That's who I want to be on. Alright. Well, we finally finished up Mount Kaizai, so we can go and get this treasure. So this is the Blue Moon Crystal. We finally found it. So beautiful. That's another crystal. You know what that means. Time to celebrate.
Yes.
Actually, let's include Vina. What? But I don't know what to do. Oh, don't worry about it. Just give it a try. They have to do their customary celebration handshake. Now it's a three-way. Alright, cool. Well, we got the crystal. So we can save. And I don't know how I've really been splitting up this episode. Future me will have figured that out. Or splitting up Mount Kaizai. Future me will figure that out. But I can definitely go ahead and end it here, whatever episode we happen to be on. So I will see you guys in our next episode of Skies of Arcadia as we go back to Euphotoma.